This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Friday, June 23rd, 2023. I'm Gary Dick. The Indiana University Kelley School of Business is teaming up with the WNBA Players Association to offer players the opportunity to pursue a graduate education. Modeled after previous successful collaborations with the National Football League and Major League Soccer, the partnership will offer current and former WNBA players the chance to earn a master's degree or professional certificate. Carolyn Gerner is faculty chair of Kelley Executive Degree Programs.
I love that our partnership allows us to be responsive. And I think that the WNBA is really nicely positioned to do that because the high percentage of women who already have their degrees going into the league means that they're ready for graduate education quickly. And so we're able to kind of help them with that next level. In fact, there's like more than 95% of folks who are coming in have their degrees already, and that's just really high. So they're ready for the next step. And I love that we're able to say, here's a bunch of options. Which direction do you want to go?
A $37 million health and wellness center in the works for 2 years is becoming reality in Jasper. It's a partnership with the Indiana National Guard, Tri-County YMCA, Jasper Parks and Recreation, and Memorial Hospital. Plans call for the complex to include 4 gymnasiums, an aquatic center, an elevated walking track, and studios for programming. Duke Energy is expanding its Indiana solar energy footprint. The utility has signed an agreement with renewable energy developer Ranger Power for up to 199 megawatts of solar power to serve the equivalent of about 35,000 homes. The company has filed a request with the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission to approve the deal. If okayed by the IURC, the energy generated from the Speedway solar facility will be sold to the company under a 20-year agreement. The Indiana Biosciences Research Institute has announced the launch of the Quantum Leap Award. It's a partnership with Roche Diagnostics. The winner of the Quantum Leap Award will receive cash, $50,000, but also up to 2 wet lab biology benches rent-free for 1 calendar year, and access to co-working space and participation in the IBRI's Access mentoring program. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. For 25 years, we've had the honor of telling the story of Indiana business. More than 1,300 shows, 8,000 interviews. We've traveled from Valparaiso to Versailles, Fort Wayne to Fort Branch, and everywhere in between. And we are just getting started. Our team is passionate about Indiana business because your story is worth telling. Join us every week as we travel the state to bring you Indiana's story. Inside Indiana Business, 25 years and counting. Purdue University is renewing its partnership between Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company and the University Center for Secure Microelectronics Ecosystem. Purdue says the renewal represents the desire by both sides to expand their collaboration through added workforce development and research programs through 2031. A crowdfunding campaign in southwest Indiana. Evansville residents will have greater access to learning about the city's wartime history if a crowdfunding campaign reaches its goal of raising $50,000 by August 19th. If successful, the project led by Evansville Wartime Museum will receive a matching grant as part of the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority's Creating Places program. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.